For me, I got involved, I went to a lot of meetings, and people asked me to run for the then executive committee. And I did, I got elected. And I wasn't sure I was going to run for president, but after about a year on the executive committee, I said, let me take a shot at this. It looks like something I can make a contribution to. I was okay, my school board was fine with it. You need to make sure of that, because when you are president, you are not in the district for a whole bunch of days. For example, in my presidency, for 3 weeks I was in Africa. And this was before technology makes it, technology today makes it easier. But they were fine with it. And so usually people go through that process, and they run and they win and they become president. I met people, and it's reflective of something said this morning, who had impacted positively the lives of literally billions of people. And then I met some of the people whose lives they impacted. That was just marvelous. I mean, my trip to Africa that I mentioned, that was a religious experience. I mean, just meeting the folks there and in education there, what they were doing, the challenges they had. So it was the people I met. It was the greatest thing. It was important for me to come to this conference every year. And just because it was 150th didn't make it more important. A bunch of things. One, you always learn something. I mean, I've been in this business, this is my 50th year in public education, but the presentation I just heard gave me stuff I never heard before. I mean, so you learn things. You get to network with people. And as a past president, I get to meet some old friends, we had a lot of good experiences together. So by and large, it's just a very positive thing. Schooling will be so different than what it is now. Today we wouldn't recognize it. First of all, it's going to be very personalized. Every child is going to have the program that's best for them. We're not going to be trapped by the building. Learning can take place anytime, anywhere. We're not going to be trapped by a regular school day. Learning will go on 24 hours a day if it has to. We're not going to be trapped by a 10-month school year. Kids will move through schooling based on what they've learned, not on how old they are. They will learn in a way that's consistent with how they learn, and technology will make that all possible. And I think the flip side of that is, if public education doesn't do that, we won't have public education. Because parents will get personalized learning for their kids, whether we provide it for them or not. Now, the good news in that is schools are doing that. They're doing it in Connecticut, where I am. They're doing it around the country.